Hello, humans. You see the tiny screen. You know what it means. You know what the tiny screen means. It means we're playing. We can't see it. For you, it's Vice, but it is Sacrifice. One of the best games on the fucking planet that you guys reside on. We haven't played it in forever, eh? We haven't played it in a while. I don't normally apologize for just random stuff. I'll apologize when I need to. Like, if it's my fault on something, I'll apologize, which is where this is coming from right now. I went back and had a look at my old Sacrifice videos, and fuck me dead, is that quality shithouse. I know why anybody watched them. I mean, the stream was shit. Like, the quality was just horrendous. Alright, so we're gonna try and fix some of that up now. You know, the vocals were bad, the visuals were bad. I was just a bit of a fucking mess. But we did, in the last one, it was only four streams worth, probably like 2 hours each or something. We did the entire Charnel campaign, right, which is probably like 6 to 8 missions, 9 missions maybe. And that was decent. And that was nice to get our little head around it, see where we're at. I think about halfway through I was like, I regret playing the whole thing as Charnel. But I wanted to do every single one of the gods as one specific playthrough, you know. Like, no variations, no switching sides, switching teams, just like bam, bam, bam. One guy, one thing, one take. So I did say last time I wanted to do Pyro's units. So we're going to play Pyro. So we're going to do a new campaign. Select. Let's go. Do you want me to stay? Do you want me to not skip the cutscenes? I don't even think we have a choice, honestly. I think we have to watch them. We'll just fucking watch them, who cares? I mean, the story is going to be pretty much the same, regardless of, like, who we pick, right? Like, it's a linear story with branching decisions that, in the end, I don't think really make a difference.
We're too late again, Master. All dead.
Oh my goodness, I just remembered this. Zizix cunt. You are low on mana. You are low on mana. You are low on mana. That spell is not ready yet. That spell is not ready yet. That spell is not ready yet. Fuck. What a time to be alive, you know?
I begin to think the cause of this destruction cannot be other than myself.
Can we skip it actually?
My dog.
Oh, we can like skip through the dialogue, I guess. So we might as well stay. Who's there? Oh, Mithras. Tell us your woes. Tell us your story.
That voice.
Is that? Yes. It is
Yes,
me.
Mithras.
Tis I. Eldred.
It seems you are to be my salvation after all.
I am no one's salvation.
I am a pawn of doom itself. You shouldn't let yourself be so used then, mate.
Riddles,
Especially if you're self-aware.
I wonder if even my wisdom can decipher them.
We should try.
If it's annoying, if it's too annoying, me talking through
I have failed. Where to begin?
the fucking cutscenes, you can just go back. You can check out my.
In the realm that was my
I put all the VODs up on my YouTube, so you can just go check them out.
Study of the arcane. No pursuit was too perilous. No sacrifice too great. Until. Well, under the many heavens and in the many worlds, there are darker things than men may dream of. By mere good fortune, recent experiments in conjuration had ensnared me, this imp.
Last time I fall for that one, believe you me.
Only through his guidance was I able to travel across the astral void. And that is how I came here.
Pretty dope though, traveling across an astral fucking void.
What a strange and beautiful world I beheld. but dangerous too, I was certain. And I was friendless and homeless,
And so I prayed.
I prayed. Hear me, exalted spirits. Hear me, be you gods or devils,
ye who hold damnation here. I am wizard without a home. I am a wanderer seeking refuge.
Wander no more, child. To Elysium come, and join the armies of our faithful. Wage righteous battle against the iniquity of the infernal lord.
I feel like people that always stick their hand up first to be like,
not iniquity.
you should join us. We are the good guys, and try and state themselves as being the good guys. I feel like that's never really the case.
Their ruinous encroachment continues unabated.
No, it's me. I'm the good one.
If the
You should help
sanctity
me
of
in
the
my
Darren
selfish
Forest is
endeavors.
violated, what land lies not in jeopardy?
Jeopardy? I bring progress to the forest.
There is no progress without justice.
We're doing Pyro
What you
because
call justice is bondage
he's the
to
next one in the
outward
line.
ways. Pyro's followers will never accept
Not really.
such foolishness.
He's got some units like over the
But
course
you
of the
have
campaign.
no followers in Davin, Pyro.
I can fix that.
I saw some of the units that he was using,
How
and
dare you?
I think there's like 2 of them that I'm really interested in. One being the flying unit, because I'm a huge fan of massing flying units.
Two paragons of virtue are not the only gods around here.
You know, they can't be attacked by ground units. They're only one soul,
Knowledge.
and they can fly across terrain. So you can pretty much have them like non-stop follow an enemy wizard and just like kind of sit on their ass and just be like,
What is a life devoid of strife?
Peaceful. That's not so bad
harass,
in my book.
harass, you know.
I didn't know you could read.
Alright, they're
Hearing
done.
their petty squabbles, my heart lightened. Any of these gods would welcome my talents. The choice would be mine.
I should stop talking over the voiceovers because it is like one of those games where they did have like a bunch of
Approach a
high-quality
statue
voice
to learn
actors.
more.
Yeah, so we're picking Pyro because if you didn't last.
Choose.
Alright, James, relax, man. Choose. Fixing my camera. So, just for a brief overview, in case you didn't watch the last stream, you didn't see the VODs, whatever. Sacrifice is it's like an RTS, but you play as a command. So you play as a wizard who is essentially like a commander of an army of creatures that you summon. So it's an RTS, but you're on the battlefield with them, which having a bad camera as well makes this a little bit hard, but we're pretty much like, your resource is souls, there's red souls, and there are blue souls. Blue souls, you can just pick up off the ground. So if a creature dies, you walk over to the soul and you'll absorb it. If you kill an enemy's creature or just a neutral unit, the soul will come up as red, unless you do something that which is called a gib. If you do something which is called a gibbing a soul, it's when you do so much damage to an enemy unit that the soul will instantly just come out as a purified blue soul that you can pick up straight away. The better the creature, the more souls it requires. So lesser units will require just one soul, and then it goes up to I think like 6 per unit. And when that unit dies, all those souls will come out as a clump. If there is a red soul, you can cast a spell, because in this game you can cast structure spells, offensive and defensive spells, and summoning spells, right? When you see a red soul, you can cast a spell on it, and it will summon this thing called a sack doctor. Now, a sack doctor is this gross, like this whole game, the art style is crazy, nice, and unique, but it's also kind of fucking gross. But it will summon this thing called a sack doctor. It will come forth from a portal, come down, it has a giant syringe. It will suck out the soul of the enemy, and then it will run with that enemy's soul in its bag, in its little soul bag. It will run back to your temple, and it will purify that soul and convert that soul to a purified blue soul that you can then use, right? So if you kill an enemy's creature, and then you manage to get the sack doctor to grab it and get all the way back to your base, which is your shrine, and purify it before the enemy can get it, it's then yours, right? And you can keep it in your resource bar. And that's how you kind of like back and forth. Because the whole game pretty much is just, you go into a certain map, there'll be objectives or whatever, but usually the main objective is kill the enemy wizard, right? You each have a base, which is called your shrine. And the way that you eliminate the enemy wizard is you can't just kill them, because if you kill them, they will return to ethereal form, which we are in right now, where you're all see-through, look like a ghost. And you can manifest yourself again. So if you go to any of your structures where you can gain mana from, because you have health and mana in this game as your resources, souls, health, and mana. When you go back to one of your structures, you will regain mana the closer you are to it, and you also regain health. And then when you get a certain amount of health, you will respawn back to you'll manifest back to physical form, right? To destroy an enemy wizard completely, you need to banish them from the plane, right? Which is the map you're on. So you pretty much need to take a soul, or a creature, the more souls it's worth, the more damage it will do. You take it to the enemy's altar, so right to their fucking doorstep, and then you summon a bunch of sack doctors, and they do what's called desecrating the soul. And then the entire time that they desecrate the soul, or they're allowed to do that, this technique, it's essentially a channeled spell. It reveals the enemy wizard, and it will strike lightning down on them, constantly, doing constant damage based on how much damage is based on, obviously, how many souls the creature you are using to desecrate their altar is worth. Will be doing damage over time to them. And then if you put them into ethereal form in that state, then you banish them, the altar is destroyed, and you win the match. That was a handful. They've got offensive spells, defensive spells like speed up, teleport, basic damage spell, shield spells, and then they get pretty crazy. Like, you can get some pretty fucking crazy ones. The game, the way the game works is you'll choose a god, which is a choice. You do a mission for them. You'll come back after the mission's over. They'll tell you what's happened next in the world, like the next event, whatever has happened. And then you can go back and work for the same god, or you can switch sides. So, like, we chose Charnel 100% last playthrough, because that's what we're doing. We're going to do the same thing for Pyro. We're not going to deviate. But you could, at any stage, go to Persephone, James, Stratos, Pyro, or Charnel, right? Except in some cases, you'll do too many bad things against a certain god. Like Persephone, usually, because she's like she's the good god, right? The mother of earth or whatever. If you do too many negative things, she won't want to hire you, essentially, for her missions, and you'll stop being able to use her. Do a little quick rundown. Persephone is the good god. They're all evil in their own way, you know. Persephone is the god of, like, earth and life and all that bullshit. James is a worm. It's like a reference for Earthworm Jim, I'm pretty sure. He's like a neutral god, so he's kind of good. He's a good-hearted dude. He's going to be our next playthrough, because James is my favorite god. He's just very nice, farmer dude. And he's got, like, earth, soil, rocks, dirt, all that bullshit. Stratos is a helium tank, or like an oxygen tank with a fucking balloon on it. He's like the smart god, you know. He's lightning, air, wind, all that shit, and he's like the intelligent, scheming one. Pyro is fire and destruction and machinery. He's like a chaot. He's a chaot in a synth's wet dream, essentially. But yeah, he's fire and all that. He's all industrial, so his whole thing is like, these guys all use magic. He's like, I will build these industrial machines, blah, blah, blah. We'll see more of him. And Charnel, as you guys would have seen before, he is the god of death, essentially. So he just wants to, like, kill people, just be evil, torch people and shit. That's pretty much it. Because I fucked around in the cutscene, I'm just going to tell you, we're playing as Eldridge. We are a wizard from another dimension, right? Like another realm. Or planet or something. And we have this little bat, which is like our tutorial helper guy, but he will stay with us the entire game. And he's really annoying. You will not be able to miss him. His name is Zizix. So we summoned him from another dimension as well, and we sort of trapped him, so he's stuck with us. But what happened was, back on our planet, in our realm. This demon sort of came to our realm, or we summoned him, I think. I can't really remember, but this guy shows up, starts fucking our entire planet up, and kills everything, so we have to leave. And then we've come here. And so the cutscene at the start where we're talking to Mithras, that old man, that's present time, and now we're telling, as we play the game, we're telling the story to Mithras of what happened, right? We're recounting events of what has happened to us, which I think is a nice little story detail.
I am Pyro, god of fire. They will tell you I am god of destruction and chaos, but that's not really true. I am the spark of imagination and the engine of industry. I am the bringer of knowledge and the bearer of light. I intend to build factories in the Davin Forest, which is a haven for antiquated druidic thinking. All who do not flee will be enriched by my triumph. You, not least of all.
Seemed like a bit of a threat. Yeah, I really don't like Pyro's thinking. I don't like the way he talks to people or he interacts with people or whatever. He's a bit of a fucking piece of shit, honestly.
The Davin Forest was a bountiful woodland.
It is the ancient homeland of the Philid race, who serve Persephone as druids and rangers.
If you kill the enemy wizard, I like this. I leave the tips on because sometimes that is funny, but every time you start a campaign mission or a scenario or fucking whatever, they give you some playing tips. If you kill the enemy wizard, watch his mana whores to see where he is running to. If you kill his mana whores as well, he may be out of the action for a while. So in this game, which you'll see in a sec, but I'll just do it before everybody starts talking, you summon creatures and then you can click where you want them to move, right? Like it's an RTS, but from this perspective, which is a bit disorientating. So you can make your creatures, you can group them up, and you can make them follow you, or you can make them attack buildings, attack people, whatever. There is one creature, and they still cost souls. They cost 1 soul, and they're called mana whores, right? So with your magic, your mana bar, you can use that to anything you need to cast, like structure spells, offensive defense spells, all that shit, and summoning creatures costs mana. The only way you can get mana is by being near your shrine, or there are these, I'll say like mana fountains. They're mana fountains, and they are literally a fountain of mana, just like pew, pew, coming out of the earth. And you find them around the map, and if you stand close enough to them, you can get mana back, like over time. To stop the enemy from using it, you cast a spell called Mana Lith, which pretty much traps it so it directs the mana only to you. And then you can that becomes a structure of yours, so you can teleport to it. You can guardian your creatures to it, which tethers them to it and makes them more durable and heals them up and shit, which we use quite a bit. But most importantly, it transfers mana to you, but only if you're near it, right? So it's like, oh, that's kind of not that great because you're going to have to cast shit and run back to your mana liths all the time. That's not the case. What you do is you summon a creature called a mana whore, and I know shit fucking name, but they follow you around and they are weak as, they don't attack, but they provide you little AoE circle of mana, right? So you'll see. Zoom. Let's have a look at our boys.
Claim Davin in my name. Kill anyone who resists.
Don't forget the scout.
Right. At Zizek's urging, I had sent a Spitfire ahead to scout. Before long, it returned.
There we go. So this is gonna...
Spitfires can't take very much punishment, but in a group they can really dish it out. Ground attackers are helpless against them. Do be wary, however, of enemy ranged troops picking them off.
Fucking...
Village ahead.
It's just like, the art style is just creepy, like it's just fucked.
To the west and a valley
but
to
it's
the
good
north.
fucked, you know?
Defenses?
A few guards at the bridge. I saw no one in the valley. And there's a gnome in the village. Looks dodgy to me.
There's a gnome in the village. Ugh.
By your command.
cogs are pretty good at bludgeoning people with those steam.
Like, look at that shit. Fucking got little tubies in their mouth, giant fucking eyes. Like, it's a bit weird.
Flame minions do love fire. Although they may not have the range of some other creatures, they are still good at burning up flyers. And if they get caught in a hot situation...
Oh yeah, creatures also have like special abilities sometimes, but we hardly ever use it. It's just a bit hard to navigate.
First, we must make a mana lift to give you some mana.
Yes, this is what I was saying. So these are little mana fountains like this. So you just cast a spell, but bam, you get your mana lift. These are your souls up here. This is your mana. This is your health. This is your fucking map. Over here is where you keep all your creatures, and down here are your different tabs. So this is your creature tab, spell tab, and structure tab. So what we're gonna do. This is what I normally do at the start.
What?
I just get all my creatures and
we await your command.
put them in different formations and shit. So you can be like, guard me.
Stop on my way.
You know. What we're going to do at the moment is we're going to get all of them because you can make them attack your own units. This is really the only way to get your souls back. So if one of your creatures dies like this,
your creatures are dying.
See their little soul will pop up in a sec? Because it was our creature. So no matter who kills it, unless they give it, we're going to get our soul back. Here's, now we've got 5. Point being,
attack.
I don't like these units. So what my strategy normally is I like to mass the flying units, right? And the reason we want to play Pyro is because Charnel's flying units were decent, but most of Pyro's units being fire have a damage over time effect. So you can imagine having like a shit ton of these things flying around, just following you because they're quick, because they can fly. Just following you and just burning you constantly and doing damage over time, right? It's gonna be a good strategy.
I see him.
If I can fucking get him. He's gonna be fucking slow, so let's summon some more. Let's summon these mana hordes. So this little fucking joy here. That's a mana horde, this fucked up looking thing. With a weird little gem head and the diaper, like...
You are group 4.
As I said, weird design, like fucked up designs, but...
That spell is not ready.
But decent, you know. So you're gonna get about 3. 3 to 4 is pretty good. We're gonna put him in Phalanx formation. Make them follow us, just so they kind of like stay out of the fucking way, you know. This guy almost dead. We're just gonna manually select some of these spells. So we'll put Fireball on that, heal on that. Brilliant. Alright.
Ready to roll.
Let's get this guy, we'll put him in a little bit of a group. Let's assign Spitfire to X. And then we'll just summon 5 of them. It's the first mission, so there's not fucking, nothing's gonna happen, right? Like it's not that bad.
That spell is not ready. 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 That spell is not ready.
Ready to roast.
I reckon I'm gonna...
You are group 1.
Phalanx formation.
I'm up for it.
I reckon I'm gonna edit these a bit. I might cut these up after we get the VODs off the stream, but the first mission I'm just gonna leave fully uncut, I think. I think that's fine. But all the other missions where we're just fucking around a lot, I might actually edit them a little bit for once.
Hills. Isn't it beautiful here?
Guard.
On my way.
Wait, what do you want?
Guard me.
I'm up for it.
Oh, this guy. Festus? Yeah.
I have been expecting Pyro to make a move against Davin. That is why I am here. My name is Festus. I will help you.
A gnome who wants to serve me, eh?
Yuck.
Keep him alive. He may prove useful.
And to think that Festus used to be one of Persephone's brightest gnome inventors. Well, I guess it's best that he's on our side now. We've got some new objectives.
New objective. You can't see this behind me. Keep Festus alive.
For the glory of Pyro.
Move.
On it.
Move.
You'll see later in missions, like, he'll start to transform into a Pyro unit.
Move.
On it.
Because he's going to stay with us. But during the game, you will get, like, story characters like this. They kind of stay with you. I do like keeping them alive. I mean, you see them in cutscenes and stuff, and they have, like, their own voice lines, and they interact with you and shit, which is pretty nice. But what I normally do, because you're supposed to use them because they're, like, hero units, but they can still die. and you'll never be able to resummon them. So what I like doing is I'll just put them on the fucking
As we drew near the valley,
on the
Zizek
shrine, you know,
suddenly spoke up.
and they'll just be
I
alive.
have a bad feeling about this.
Guard me.
They just stay
Last
alive, so
one.
that's good. It makes you feel good about it. Makes you feel real good.
Seems like a trap.
Doesn't matter if it's a trap, dude. We've got fucking
Enemy sighted.
5
Up on the
Spitfires.
hills.
Now!
Your wizard is under attack. I hate to say I told you so.
So yeah, we're just gonna cast a little fireball here.
Your wizard
But
is
see
under
this? They're
attack.
just constantly like burning them up. Works, man. But yeah, see, we got these red souls now. So we gotta cast this convert spell. Heathen soul. This is the fucking sack director I was talking about. These weird looking. Like, what is even going on here? They got like a face on the chest. They got this giant syringe. They just little dance. He's gonna suck the soul out. We're gonna speed him up. And then they drag the soul in that little cocoon thing all the way back to your shrine. Actually, let's go fucking watch. Go teleport. Just get some of these ones, and then we'll watch them do the ritual, because it's a bit fucked up.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
This game has the most annoying feature, though, where you cannot turn Zizix's recommended voice lines off, so he's constantly saying shit like, "You are out of mana, that spell is not ready, that spell is not ready," and it's fucking infuriating.
You are low on mana.
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm just gonna wait for the teleport, because I do want to watch this.
You are low on mana. You are low.
You can see it up there already.
Mana.
They're already doing the fucking ritual. Alright, so let's teleport back. A bit of a sneaky look. There's Festus trying to stay alive.
Group 1.
No,
So it does it teleports you and all your units. So let's go speed this guy up. But yeah, if the enemy does this to you, or the enemy sees you doing it, you can shoot them with fireballs or just attack them, and they will usually they'll just drop the soul. You know, they won't go continue converting it. They're pretty weak. So yeah, so now they summon a bunch of them. They put the guy up there. They just fucking dance and they rip his soul out of his body. Look at him screaming. It's fucked up. It's definitely fucked up. Ready? And then yeah, you got all the fucking clouds and shit up in the sky, just going crazy, sucking his soul out until his body explodes and we get his purified soul. Boop, 2 souls. There you go. I mean, it's messed up, but as we say every time, it's messed up, but it's good messed up. It's fucking nice.
Group 1.
We're just gonna keep summoning these guns though. This is the strat. You're gonna see this a lot. This is the strategy.
That spell is not ready.
And they're not good. Like it's like fucking Pokemon, you know. Like certain units are good against certain units. Like flying units good against ground units because obviously they can't attack them. Range units good against flying units because they can hit them. And ground units good against range units because they're stuck on the ground and they've only got fucking bows and arrows and shit usually. So it's a little bit of give and take, but
Group 1.
What?
it's so easy. Like
You are Group 1.
it's so hard to lose your souls, right?
Me.
Guard me. Group 4.
Because you can just run over, like you can just run and pick them back up. As long as you're still in your physical form, you can always just pick them up. So there's no real like issue with losing your souls, you know. Hello, who's this? A shrike.
Attack. Moving in.
Your wizard is
Yeah,
under
we go. He's
attack.
gonna burn this guy
Enemy
up.
sighted.
So this is the enemy Manolith that they've just summoned. So it's Persephone's one. So whoever her wizard is in this area has summoned this, and it's just we're just about to fuck it up.
Under attack.
Guard me.
I'm up for it.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother converting the souls because it's the first fucking mission. We're just gonna race right through it. But this is giving you pretty much the idea of what's going on. She's got another one over there. Yeah, the best thing about flying units is see how the maps all kind of split up. You got like your crevices and whatever. Like we can't get over there, but the flying creatures can. You know what I mean?
Guard me.
On
Flying
my way.
creatures can. So we can just send them over there and they'll just be like, fucking get that shit for us. And it's mad. It's just a great unit. And yeah, since it's so hard to lose them as souls, so you can just pick it back up. They only cost 1 and they summon real quick. You can just like keep throwing them in. Just keep them like, bzz, 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 here's my units, here's my units.
Invalid target.
You'll see what we mean after a while.
Hear me, O citizens of Davin.
What's this?
Uh-oh. Come on, boys, line up, line up.
I claim this land in the name of mighty Pyro. Those who would leave may do so. But by the fiery lord's decree, all who resist shall be slain.
Attack if you must, but we have pledged ourselves to the care of the sacred Davin tree. We will not abandon our duties.
Pyro
did not tell you Davin was a sacred grove, did he? What did you do?
So this is pretty good. So sometimes, like, obviously since Pyro, like, didn't give us all the information, where he's like, this is like a sacred place for Persephone. I'm not just trying to kick them out so I can build something here. Like, he's got secondary nature of deceit, you know? Like, he's really trying to do it because he knows their sacred tree is there, so... I destroyed the sacred tree.
No, but it did not matter. Then I shall release you from your duty.
Nice.
Destroy the tree.
Mission objective completed. We've got some new objectives.
No
Guard.
stopping me.
The wizard is under attack.
Sorry,
Your
boys.
creatures are under attack.
Don't kill everyone.
Creatures
Come on,
are
just kill the
dying.
druid.
No stop.
Don't kill the peasants.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Attack.
I see
Don't
him.
kill the peasants, man. That's unnecessary.
Your creatures are under attack.
You are group 1. Attack.
I see him.
No. Stop.
Guard me.
I only kill people that attack us, man. We don't need to kill the peasants.
Attack that building.
Consider him dead.
We may be with an evil guy right now, but we're not gonna we don't have to do everything fucking evil like that. We killed so many of them. I feel a bit terrible.
The
Invalid
destruction
target.
of the Davin tree broke the spirit of those few who remained to oppose us. The forest belonged to Pyro.
I mean, yay for us, right? Yay for our victory. This is gonna make me feel shit the entire time. I know it. I fucking
I
know
was
it.
certain trouble awaited me in the ethereal realm. I had earned the favor of one god, but the ire of 4.
But the
A
ire of
frightening prospect.
I had survived forces more dire than these.
yeah.
The gods, of course, were preoccupied with other matters. A certain blind seer stood accused of spreading blasphemous rumors.
Mithras.
Mithras, share with us this vision.
I fear it will damn me to speak so dark a prophecy, but I know I cannot keep the truth from you.
Tell us, Mithras.
The gods are 4, whose works grow cold, as one betrays their laws of old. Then dark grow deeds and darker hearts, for lost to all are holy arts. A vagrant comes amidst the gloom to seal the gaping maw of doom.
Kill the blasphemer.
Come on, man. That's
Charnel, death is not the answer to everything.
what I'm saying.
Yes. Torture also has its merits.
What if he's telling the truth?
Bitch, I
Then
might
they
be.
started flinging accusations at each other.
We don't really need. We don't care about that.
Yes, we were all there, Zizix. We don't have to recount every last detail. An old soothsayer's trick, but well played. Stir up old enmities and shift attention from yourself. But I too could benefit from this prophecy. I would be the vagrant they were looking for.
I mean, it sounds like
Even
you
if
are,
they
dude.
doubted your vision, the tension ensured they would all see the value of a capable wizard.
That's us. Capable wizard. Alright, we're gonna have to do Pyro again. Yeah, this is gonna make me feel like shit the entire time, because Pyro's a piece of shit.
What a crock. That meddler Stratos probably put Mithras up to it to make my victories look bad, but Pyro won't be fooled.
Alright, Mr. Third
I
Person.
will do just what they won't expect. I will invade.
I mean, this is what I mean. People just can't get along, you know? Someone comes up with a prophecy saying 4 of you will die and 1 of you will betray everybody else.
At the bidding of the traitorous gnome Festus, Pyro decided to invade Urgaz.
Home of the trolls.
I'm not surprised. Trolls and gnomes may be traditional followers of Persephone, but they have had a long history of conflict.
That little map there in the loading screen there, it kind of shows you. So these are all like little. The whole world is kind of made up of these floating islands, and then every god controls like a different portion of the islands, right? So some have more, some have less. But yeah, every one of them will put a shrine on their island, and then they have. I think every god has like maybe 2 or 3 wizards, probably 2. No, 3. Probably 3 wizards that are like pawns for them, and they will go out and do their bidding in the physical realm for them, which we're now doing for Pyro. So Pyro's going to have some allies with him, like allied wizards, which will be our friends, but I think it's kind of cool because it's like everyone has this overarching like, well, that's my boss, you know, like I work for that guy or that girl. But then the wizards maybe don't get along together, like it's just a cool dynamic, you'll see. We've already seen that tip, mate.
Seize the troll breeding grounds. The mystic Yoga will oppose you. Do not let him stand in your way.
If you're going to fight another wizard, you have to desecrate his altar. If you just kill him, he can come back.
That's
But
what
do
we're
remember,
saying.
if he gets your altar, you'll be the one who's banished.
That's what we're saying. Alright. Oh. I mean, bye-bye to that, I guess. Did that just fucking... What happened there? It just kind of blew up in our face.
Home of the
Alright, welcome back. Back to start the mission again.
Seize the troll breeding.
If you're going to, but do remember.
Yeah, Mad Dog. Alright, so.
The Tickferno saps energy with a blast of heat. Now, without energy, rangers can't shoot those magic bolts and wizards can't cast spells.
Guard me. Move.
Ew, look at this little fucking thing. Gross. Alright. That fire form. Do that, and then it's a sign. We're still gonna go with the Spitfires. We like Spitfires.
What?
You are Group 1.
That spell is not
Get a
ready.
bunch of spitties.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
See what I mean? He just constantly will be like, this spell's not ready, this spell's not ready.
You are low on mana.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get some mana hold, aren't we?
I'm up for it.
You are Group 2. Guard me.
Let's just get our shit sorted.
You are Group 4.
There we go. Well spent, well spent.
You are low on mana. You are low
Even when we're
on
next to the
mana.
mana fountain, I don't think so.
4.
Formation.
You are low on mana.
Guard me. Group 1.
Flying high.
There we go. Now let's get some of that mana back. What's all this?
Enemy
Troll.
sighted.
Where, Eri?
Group 1.
I see him.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Oh.
Heretics.
Group 2.
Your wizard is under attack.
I mean, this
Your
guy's going down
creatures are under
quick, right?
attack.
Yeah, see what I mean? They can't do shit because our flying guys will just
The
constantly
trolls
like,
are tough
sit on
and
them.
regenerate quickly, but they cannot attack our flying creatures. Your creatures are under attack.
Which is why this is one of the best fucking builds we can get.
Group 2.
Ready to roast.
Oh no, we lost them. Better just summon them back.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
See what I mean? Yeah, we can't turn that off. We can't turn that this spell is not ready thing off. I'm sure we can find it in the game files, and I actually might do that because that is quite fucking annoying. So there's Yogo down there. He's the enemy wizard. So we're gonna have to fucking deal with him.
Enemy sighted.
Attack.
So normally what I want to do is you want to like put the wizard into ethereal form, and then like pick off his creatures and shit. So put a little fire shield on.
Creatures are under attack. That spell is not ready.
It's got nothing to, but like there's only. Oh shit. See in our background, we're just fucking purifying ourselves in the background there. It's really nice. Yuck, look at that
Your
face.
wizard is under attack.
Attack. Group 2.
They call that one Yogo. He has been protector of Elysium for as long as anyone can remember.
Because yeah, if you kill the enemy's creatures while they're around, they're just gonna pick the souls back up. It's instantaneous.
Creatures are under attack.
Flying high.
See? He killed his mana whore and he just picked the soul right back up. So you want to put him in ethereal form so he can't.
Your wizard is under
And
attack.
then you want to kind of like
Your creatures are under attack.
pick off his creatures, you know.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
It's fair.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
I'm just going to take these beatings from this guy because I can just heal myself up. We're just going to constantly cast out like level 1 fireball spell. I'm just trying to like... Fuck this. Persephone, the annoying thing about Persephone is she specializes in healing spells, right?
Your creatures are under attack.
Group 4.
Your creatures are under attack.
You are Group 1.
Did we get him? Oh, we got him, okay. So,
That spell is not
we
ready.
finally
That
fucking
spell is not
defeated him.
ready. That spell is not ready.
You are Group 1.
No stopping me.
It's very
You
easy
are
for us
low
as well
on
to do
mana.
like grouping
you are
things.
Low on mana.
I know we're low on mana, mate. Just relax. Just relax.
You are low on mana.
Yeah, hang on. There we go.
You are low on mana.
You have the speed. I think it's a nice little feature. You have the speed spell that speeds you up, and you can speed your creatures up. If you put it on a sack doctor, it'll speed them up permanently.
Group 1.
Fly.
Phalanx formation.
I'm up for it.
Get this. And obviously, when you kill more creatures and stuff, you will level up like during the match. And when you level up, you get more spells and shit. Alright, so we're just gonna establish a little bit of dominance now. Not that we haven't been doing that already. See how he's got these oops. Yeah, sales. See how his creatures over here have the little tether on them? That's a spell called Guardian, so you can't, once you're guardian to a structure, you can't leave like the certain radius of it, but you will have like ridiculous health regen, and I think you're a little bit more powerful too. Toasty, boy.
That spell is not ready.
Oh, that laser beam is from our creature? That's cool.
Group 4.
Yeah, so he's gonna destroy this structure right now and just cast another one, because that's his altar right there. You don't necessarily have to capture everything, like, in the map, whatever, like, literally all you need to do is just desecrate their altar, and however you decide to do that's your choice. Like, we could go around and we could destroy all his manoliths and shit, because he will respawn at them, because they give him mana and they give him health, so he'll be able to respawn there, but it's easy just to kind of like
Your
bomb
building is
rush
under
him.
attack. That's his altar. If we desecrate it, he will be banished from this realm.
Yup. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna kill this cunt. Nice little fucking money. This guy's been pretty good to us.
Your creatures are under attack.
Desecrate him. Before they fucking kill him.
Winging it, I see.
Yeah, he respawned there now, so that you can see his little fucking... It's hard to see, like, everything in this game is a little bit like...
Your building is under attack.
A little bit hard. A little bit hard to sort of see what's going on, but...
Your building is under attack.
So yeah, now we're going to desecrate him, which is pretty much the same as, like, purifying the soul
there, you
at
see
your
that
altar.
red beam? Well, that creature is guardianed to the manolith. Now that makes him very tough. In fact, the manolith can't be destroyed until he dies. Invalid target. When you're near a friendly manolith, you can cast Guardian on your own creatures.
Consider him dead.
So yeah, now we're just going to fucking kill him, so then the desecration's going on, so if we kill him while he's getting desecrated... Which is this going on right here?
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
But yeah, as I said, Persephone's healing spells are ridiculous, so...
Your wizard is under attack.
But we can just keep this up, like, this is the first mission, we can just keep this shit up.
Ready. That spell is not ready.
There's no way you can win.
That's it.
There he
Yogo's
goes.
been banished.
So watch this.
When the battle was over, one of Pyro's sorcerers gated in.
No one would ever accuse Ambassador Buta there of being very smart, but he's powerful. Watch out for his Fireball Dragon Fire combo.
Alright, we'll watch out for that.
Ugh, traveling like that always makes me dizzy.
Ambassador Buta.
My presence here is secret. Shh.
Never fear, Festus is here.
Okay, you decided to show up too.
I passed control of Urgaz over to Buta and Festus. What foul purpose they intended, I did not know. But I would find out soon enough.
Yeah, as you can see, we went through the mission, we claimed the fucking island, the land that we're on. And now we're going to leave it. So Buta here, Ambassador Buta, that's another wizard. So Yogo was the little... You didn't get to see him, but he was like a little elf man riding around on like a one-legged chocobo sort of thing. So he's gone now. He's banished. He's still alive. Like he'll still be in other missions and stuff. If we encounter him again, he just can't lock himself to this plane anymore. But yeah, Ambassador Buddha is another guy that works for Pyro. So he's on our team, but he's not very friendly. I think we've also got a girl who's like, she's like a voodoo woman, and her name is, oh, I can't remember. And I think Charlotte, there's like a spider woman. Just this disgusting spider monkey looking thing. And her name's Charlotte. I think she's also on Pyro's team.
Trouble had arrived. Even word of Charnel's restoration of the forbidden demon gate paled by comparison to the news of Pyro's misdeeds. Attacking Urgaz and abducting the infants of an entire tribe of trolls. As usual, their argument began before I'd even arrived.
Persephone and Stratus are obviously conspiring against me. This whole question of the Maw of Doom is so plainly a fabrication.
It matters not how oft your tongue protests innocence, when your deeds do bear your heart's true villainy. You have invaded our domain once again, and not merely in warfare come, but with far crueler purpose.
The gnomes came to me for help. Apparently they are weary of your neglect and your incessant demands. Why should they continue to suffer for the comfort of savage and brutish beings like the trolls?
I see only one savage and brutish being here.
Oh, get it, dude.
Now, you mustn't forget me.
Everyone wait. Haven't we all had enough of wars?
No.
If it was war they wanted, war they would get.
How nice is the voice acting though, like honestly. Yeah, so it looks like no matter what happens, like the story must have a more linear progression than I assumed. Because when we, just then when it was talking, you probably didn't pick it up, but it said something about Charnel reopening the Demon Gate. So when Mithras, the seer guy, the prophecy dude that we're also talking to in real time about this story, when he showed up, he was one of Persephone's followers, and he gave that prophecy about one of these gods will reign supreme, 4 of them will die, right? when he's given that message, everyone's gone off and done their own thing. So Pyro was like, you know what? We'll do what they won't expect. We'll fucking invade. Like, I'll invade. I'll push my plans more forward. Charnel's idea, when we played in his campaign, he was like, oh, well, you know, if these cunts are going to fucking do something to me, I'm going to go and prepare myself. You know, like, I don't want to be the one. I want to be the final one. I don't want to die. So he went and opened up this thing called the Demon Gate. And when you play for him, you do the mission for him. But, yeah, he opened up his Demon Gate. So I guess everyone went and did their own little thing, like their own little preservative measure. I'm guessing the rest of them weren't as aggressive as Pyro and Charnel.
I am stronger than either tree-hugging Persephone or spiritless Stratos, but combined they may give me some trouble. It is time to appeal to James for help.
Okay, that's good. James is a good guy. James is a nice dude. I like James.
I was sent to the borderlands of the Glebe, the fortress of Karn.
Given by Pyro in the Elder Days in exchange for a tribe of Earthlings. These would later become the Flame Minions.
Hence Pyro believed Karn would be the best place to negotiate an alliance with James.
It's got some good lore to it too. Like, there's a lot of like backstory that it sort of fleshes out as we're in the middle of it. Ranged troops, counter flyers.
Deliver these fire fists as a token of our friendship.
Finally, something simple. It looks like Pyro's found a way to enslave trolls and make them work for him. Empress Sorsha rules Pyroborea. She is a capable sorceress, but I've heard she can be overly cautious. They say Buta has wooed her for many years without success. Maybe that's where her defensive talents came from, eh?
Okay, so this chick here, this is the voodoo girl I was talking about. Sorcha. So I guess we're gonna guard her. Yeah.
You are Group 4, Phalanx Formation. Guard me.
I always like having 4 mana whores. I think 4 mana whores is a good amount of mana whores to own.
You are Group 4. Guard me.
We're just gonna also... But yeah, see this? So the trolls before... we've recruited some of them and now they're a Pyro unit. So it's kind of cool that like have like similar units, but now they're like converted to us. So we've kind of like made them all disgusting, I guess. But like they're now on our team. I think that's kind of cool. It's cool to see units like swoop and swash like that.
Phalanx Formation. Guard me.
Alright, let's got Ring of Fire, nice. Fire form. Fireball, and we'll put Spitfires again on the Ba-da-da-da. Okay, so what's going on in case you didn't follow along? We're delivering these units to James to be like,
That spell is not ready.
Here come some gargoyles.
That spell is not ready.
Yeah.
That spell is not ready.
You mean he comes 4 more souls for it?
Guard.
On my way.
Guard me.
Actually,
Winging it.
Halt! Why are you here?
We bring word from Pyro to James.
And a gift.
One may come, and the gift.
By your leave, Empress.
As you wish. The rest of us will wait here.
cool.
Follow me.
Which is pretty cool, you know. It's a different way to use units. Guess all our shit will stay there. Yeah, so James' units come talk to us. That's pretty cool. Just gonna snag this monolith on the way.
Instead of summoning another manolith, I can summon a shrine on this mana fount and sacrifice souls here.
Mana fount? Yeah, that's also what for. So, you can do the monolith, and the other structure you can do is a shrine, which you get when you go up levels and stuff. Which we are now the next level up. When you do a shrine, it's pretty much like your altar, but like a mini altar essentially. So you can do sack doctor rituals there instead of having them to run all the way back to your altar. I'm following, dude. I'm following. It's going to be good to play James's playthrough as well, because James, you get a spell when you work for James later down the line where it sends out like a tunnel to an enemy, and I think it pretty much instantly kills it, but it gives you the soul already purified, so we can abuse that shit. Just one of James's wizards.
Lord Gracchus, an envoy from Pyro. He has brought a gift.
Am I a fool? These were trolls, taking the Moderna's Persephone's wrath.
How did you answer that?
Just be nice to him. We don't have to be a dickhead just because our boss is a dickhead, you know?
Her wrath can avail naught against the might of Pyro and James. Join us.
Fire Fist, flatten!
You counsel a dangerous course.
Fire Fist!
No. When the world is moving, inaction is the dangerous course.
Watch it! Fire Fist, smash! My lord, treachery!
Fucking idiot, dude.
The enemy is in trouble.
We've got some new objectives.
Group 1, Group 4.
You are low on mana. You are low on mana.
Alright, let's make this bad boy a shrine over here. So, that was pretty shit that our fucking unit just decided to be a cunt and fuck that up for us. But yeah, now we gotta wait for our units to fly all the way over to us. Just to make things easier. Put a little shrine here. So shrines don't give you mana, but I mean they give you a little bit of mana, but not as much as a mana lift would have. But yeah, we can sacrifice shit here now, so we can convert souls here. And see, it's pretty cool because like the enemy will do the same thing, right? So it's kind of, and I know like that's what an RTS is. Like you see enemies doing stuff all the time, but like it's just cool to see other NPCs doing this bullshit.
Ready to smash. Move. Going.
We get you as a unit, do we?
Move. Fire Fist.
You are Group 2. Guard me.
Ready to smash.
Group 2. Group 2.
Fire.
You are Group 2.
Going.
We're just gonna he's killed all of them. We'll just convert some of these souls. Not that we're gonna need them or anything.
Your building is under attack.
Really? I mean, Scorcher will sort that shit out, right? Sorcher? A little bit of maintenance ready.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, see, he's gonna go to this one now. It's closer.
That spell is not ready.
There we go, so that's all of them.
Your building is under attack.
Group 1.
Ready to roast. Attack.
Oh, that's a big fucking creature.
Attack. Fire Fist. Kill.
Oops. No, I cast that on my own unit. No, I didn't. What's this? Ring of Fire. Let's try this spell out. Oh, maybe not right now.
Attack.
I might kill our own units.
Your building is under attack.
Flying high.
He's just doing us a favor there. Like, when another enemy wizard sends their units and they don't come themselves,
your creatures are under attack.
They're pretty much just asking for it.
Your wizard is under attack.
So he just ran in and stole the souls. Yeah, if they don't do that, they're pretty much just asking their souls to be given to you, you know, like gifting you souls. Which I'm alright with. Don't get me wrong, I'm alright with that. Here he is again. This guy seems so nice too. He was like very smart straight away. You think I would do this? That's a betrayal, like blah blah blah.
Winging it.
Guy.
What?
That spell is not ready.
Yeah, we're gonna have to actually look at our fucking down the bottom of our screen now to actually see when these cooldowns are coming. But it's so annoying, like having to hear that fucking.
What?
You are low on mana. You are low on mana. That spell is not ready yet. Like that's fucking. It really gets to you, like when you when we played this game for a long time. You gonna see that shit?
What?
Grackers. There he is.
Attack. Group 2.
Fire Fist flattens!
Your creatures are under attack.
Here we go. Come on, Fire Fists.
Group 2.
Attack! Moving in.
Your creatures are dying.
Yeah, that's alright, buddy. That's alright. Plenty more fish in the sea.
You are Group 1. Group 2.
Ready to
If our
roast
Fire Fists die, we really don't give a shit.
You are Group 1.
Because we don't really want it in the
Creatures
first
are under
place.
attack.
Alright, let's go kill these. Actually, let's see what this spell does. Ring of Fire. Stand back, Scorcher. Watch out. Some of the spells in this game are pretty fucking hectic too. Like, do you even cast anything?
Group 1.
Flying high. Move. Attack. Moving.
Your creatures are dying.
Attack Fist smash!
Yeah, I think
Your
after the
creatures are
stream,
under
like
attack.
before we play it next time, I'll go look in the files and see if I can fucking turn Zizix up.
Group 1.
Flying high.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, there's no way this guy can win. There's two of us. We have all these souls already. Like,
What?
it's a losing fucking battle for this fella.
Consider him dead.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
You are Group 1.
There he goes. But yeah, we've got to destroy this because he can sit around here in ethereal form and he'll regenerate.
Group 1.
Let's make this another mana list. Mana fount, not mana fountain. Mana fount. Nostro. Everything. Okay. If you watch my last VODs and streams and shit, you'd know. But like, I fucking love this game. Like everything about this game, it may be a bit janky sometimes, and there's things I don't agree with, and whatever. Majority of the fucking thing, it's a great game. I love being a wizard.
That spell is not
I love
ready.
this wizard
That
versus
spell
wizard
is not
shit. I
ready.
love that you have to banish each other from the plane. I love that we're just a servant of another god where they all do this overarching bullshit. The combat's essentially pretty fun. The only thing I would change would be the combat. Like, you'd have to modernize the camera in the combat a certain way.
I'm up for it.
Because having units like this is just too fucking...
Circle formation.
Winging it.
It's a bit hard to control.
Enemy sighted.
Let's try Ring of Fire again. It's a distance we can use this shit on. Okay, what's it do? Just like burn him. Looks like it does AoE damage around him to everyone else. And it doesn't, yeah, that's another thing. It does not fucking tell you stats in the game. So it doesn't tell you descriptions of spells.
Moving in.
Shit like that. Putting out Fire Shield.
That spell is not ready.
Oh my god, that guy
Creatures
just
are under
got
attack.
ripped.
Your
You see how
creatures
quick he
are
fucking went
dying.
down? I thought he was going to be a strong unit.
Your wizard is under attack.
Fuck, they took us out. He had some sort of fucking spell that just destroyed us.
You are low on health.
Oh fuck. Ooh, I did not even realize. I thought those were our units. Alright.
Group 2.
Natural attack. Fire Fist flatten.
Your building is under
Alright, so
attack.
now we gotta summon. Maybe some of these flame
That spell
minions.
is not ready. You are low on mana. Your creatures are dying.
So I can get these
Building
souls
is
real
under
quick.
attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Whoop.
You are low on mana.
Alright, we're gonna have to
Your wizard
retreat.
is under attack. You are low on mana.
This is our mana lift though, so what we can
You
do.
are low on health.
He killed all of our units.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are
Yeah,
dying.
help us, Scorcher. Damn, girl. That heal's pretty ridiculous
You are
though.
low on mana.
So what we're gonna do
Your
now
wizard
is
under You are low on health. Your building is under attack.
he's doing our strategy to us. So Sorcha's just going off. She's gonna fucking do her thing. So what we're gonna do is a strategy I like to call. I don't really have a name for it. Let's call it the bitch boy strat. It's a defensive strategy.
You are low on
We'll summon a unit, usually flying and preferably ranged.
You are low on mana.
And we come up to one of our structures, and we cast Guardian on it. So now this guy will regen ridiculously fast, right? Let's just cast some mana ores.
That spell is not ready.
Let's get a bunch of them. We gotta wait for the audio cue of the...
Phalanx formation. You are group 4.
There you go. So yeah, all our units fucking died. But what we're gonna do is Tick Inferno. We'll cast some of these. Oops.
Invalid target.
What's F? Defense. So we'll probably get like 2 of these, or 3 of these guys. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bait. Well, he's getting pretty fucked up anyway over there. But the idea is you Guardian a bunch of your units, and then you just wait. Like, you bait the enemy into you, and your units are just too strong. So you get them to kill the wizard, and then pick off the stragglers, pick up the souls, convert them, use those souls to summon even better creatures, Guardian them, and you just rinse and repeat, you know? Just rinse and fucking repeat. Let's get some of these guys. Let's see if these guys are any good. Got him dead to rights.
How do you like your steak?
That spell is not ready. That spell is not
I
ready.
don't like the Fire Fist too. I really don't like melee units.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
There he is. Gracchus.
You are group 1. Guardian.
Fire it up.
Run away. Alright, so Sorcha's just waiting now. Oh, she's desecrating him, alright.
You are group
So she's gonna do it without us. She'll just fucking do it by herself. But yeah, as soon as you start desecrating someone's altar, you can see them on the map.
Your creatures are dying.
I mean, we can't. I guess it's only her.
Invalid target.
Yeah, you just need some quality of life changes on this game, and it'd be so fucking good.
That spell is not ready.
Yeah, what we need to do is just stop him from stopping the fucking... Excuse me? He shot us. Actually, what we can do...
You are group 1.
Just destroy this, and then we'll just Guardian some units on this. And we'll just get them to help him, because like, the heal spell is way too good. Because yeah, the enemy wizards can pretty much just keep healing indefinitely. As long as you've got mana, like, there's no way you're gonna die. So do this. Get some Tick Infernos. Some Tick Infernos on you.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Alright, I guess we can desecrate the altar. She's already doing it.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, the enemy will just continuously respawn, because this is going to be the only place he can resurrect now. Hey, looks like we got it. Guardian.
Well, that takes care of Gracchus. I guess we aren't the best ambassadors ever.
I know this conflict weren't your fault. Someone of your skills should be more choosy about who he serves, so think about it.
James has offered you a boon.
Yeah, so sometimes you get a boon, so these are like health increase, damage increase, whatever. We're obviously going to go with health, you know us. It's our favorite stat. Thank you.
In battle, we were victorious, but...
Khan had been won, but James had been lost.
Yeah. Exactly.
I feel bad, man. Like, he was very like, it's not your fault, I know. You know, which is, he's such a good guy. I'm so keen to play his fucking campaign.
There have been other wars between the gods, some protracted and dreadful. Yet one truth had been constant. It was mortals who bore the suffering. The gods were bound by ancient ties, and none of them, not even Persephone or Charnel, ever sought the other's extermination.
Only now that the prophecy's out.
I know everyone's busy getting ready for the big war, but has anyone else noticed what Jadagar's been doing? I seen him all around the glebe, rallying folks with talk of the prophecy of Mithras and some fellow Asher who'll save them all.
Enough of your womanish whining.
Wow.
What?
You will not distract Pyro with these ridiculous tales. Why don't you give up already?
Pyro is right. If you cannot keep your followers' faith, that is your problem, James.
So what he's talking about there is Jadagar is another wizard. He's a centaur. He worked for James, but now he's going around, like, he's heard Mithras, the old man Mithras's prophecy, and he's going around, like, talking some shit about, like, a new prophet or some shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, see, we can't go to Persephone anymore because she's had enough. She's like, this guy's too much of a cunt. I do not want him to be on my team. He's too much of a cunt.
It does not matter if what the worm says is true. No Asher can threaten Pyro once the pyrodraulic dynamo is completed. To activate it, we will need more slaves, but I think James just volunteered to provide them.
Come on now. You never do nothing for me.
Sorry,
There are
James.
wiser things one might do.
Yeah, see, this is the other guys trying to tell you, be like, oh, you can come and, you know, do stuff for us instead. But, yeah, as I said, sticking with this dickhead.
Karn, the recently subjugated James stronghold, was delivered into the hands of Charnel as a part of the new alliance. In the meantime, the Empress and I used it as a forward base to launch slaving raids deeper into the glebe. I remember one raid in particular.
Slaves. I don't like that. Never leave your souls behind on the battlefield. Always collect as many as possible for retreating.
Orgrin? I thought Sorsha had this one.
Empress Sorsha is falling behind. You must gather the slaves. And tell the Empress to return home if you see her.
Festus is here. All we have to do is send the farmers to him.
I'll be right here. Send him over and I'll take care of the rest.
So what are you, like a slave driver now?
For the move. For Pyro.
I guess just
No
sit there.
problem.
Move.
All
he's
too
not gonna
easy.
You are Group 4, Phalanx Formation.
Festus had converted many gnomes to pyromania. They've even made these rocket launchers that set people on fire. Trying to impress Pyro, I guess.
That's what we want. Okay, this is a good unit. So
Yes?
these were called Dead Eyes when we worked for Charnel.
You are Group 1.
All too easy.
But yeah, they're like, they got really fucking long
That
range.
spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Relax. They got like super long range, and they do damage over time. So Charnel's ones did like fucking death damage over time, or curse, whatever, I don't know.
You are low on mana.
But yeah, these guys are really good. These guys are a hectic unit.
You are low on mana.
Let me put these guys on X.
Group 1.
Weapons hot. All too easy.
Group 4.
We make 4 mana hoards because I just fucking hate hearing that you are low on mana like over and over again, you know. It's very frustrating.
You are Group 1. Guard me.
Alright, where are we going? Let's go get this. Since it's close, you know, it's close. It's close. You might as well just get it. It's close. We didn't get any other spells. Oh, we got Dragonfire. Okay. The best thing about Charnel was one of his endgame spells he got was called Death, and he essentially just summoned this giant Grim Reaper with blade hands, and he killed everything around where he was summoned, right? So whether it was your creatures, enemy wizard, you, like, it doesn't matter, right? He doesn't discriminate.
Group 1, Guardian.
So what was good about that was you could just sprint into someone's base where they're massing units, cast death, and then just be like, have fun, you know, like, all their shit just gets destroyed. Especially if they had, like, a guardian.
What's the matter? Afraid of spiders? Damn it!
Look,
Oh, hey,
it's
Charlotte. Oh, fuck.
I guess she's pretty good as geomancers go, but all I know is she's got quite a mouth on her. Just talk, 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 talk. Your creatures are under attack.
Try this Ring of Fire
creatures
thing.
are dying. Never shuts up. Ever.
Oh, she died already. What is this? Flame Dragon?
Your creatures are under attack.
So she just delivered us a fucking 3-soul creature. And I think she's just delivered us another one.
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, 2 souls, nice.
Your wizard is under attack.
Damn it. See, she just fucking sprints in and just takes them.
Yes?
Your creatures are under attack.
Come on, Sack Doctor. Yes, alright, we made it out.
Your creatures are under attack.
In my sights.
Your wizard is under attack.
This is gonna be annoying.
Your creatures are dying.
I'm just trying to use magic to get rid of most of these guys.
Your creatures
Should we go back
are
to
under
flying
attack.
units
Your
already?
wizard is under attack.
I think we have to.
Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are under attack.
Thanks, Zizix. Get it.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Alright, so she must have like a shrine just over here or something, because she comes back so
Your
quick.
wizard is under attack.
Yes, mate, we know, relax. Yeah, she came back so fast.
You are group 1. Attack.
Alright, fucking hell, alright. Yeah, she's just over here.
Attack that building.
Got it.
So, we'll send our units to attack, and,
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
so 4 mana wars.
Weapons hot.
It's
Your
decent.
creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying. That spell is not ready.
Yes?
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Did all our creatures die already? Oh, they did. Did you take my soul? Damn it, you already did. Okay.
Your creatures are under attack.
Doesn't matter, because we still got like a bunch of them. We still got like a bunch of her good souls.
Attack.
So she's giving up already. Like, she knows it's too late.
Your wizard is under attack.
Attack. Attack. Attack.
Attack, attack, attack.
Your wizard is under attack.
Ready to roast. You are group 1. Attack.
Moving in.
Yeah, come attack me close to my base, dude. That's the strategy you want. So those units that I said are really good, like the Pyro ones we just got, the range ones, they are good. But they're better when we Guardian them, you know. So for
That spell
now,
is not ready. That spell is not ready.
because if you Guardian them, they're on the ground, so they will get like hurt a lot, but if they're Guardian, they're gonna heal a lot, you know. What's that mission objective? Capture 20 slaves, Festus must survive, deliver a message to Sorcha. Alright, we'll try and do all that.
Group 1.
Flying high. Flying high.
Just get an army of these guys
That
first. We gotta
spell is
take
not
out that
ready. That
mana.
spell is not ready.
Mana Lith just got real close.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, honestly, only gripe with the game really is the camera controls and like the combat controls and shit.
That spell is not ready.
Just fix that up. Like you can even leave the graphics the same, because I really like how they're fucked up. Like all the textures really fucking strange.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Just amassing an army real quick before we fucking
You are group 1.
No stopping.
go and get her. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 12 units. Right.
That spell is not ready.
Then we'll have some souls in reserve. It's really cute too, because like
On my way.
the sack doctors kind of just like when they're already performing a ritual, the others will just wait. See, you just wait, like, oh, can't wait for my turn to sacrifice this guy.
No stopping me.
Alright, let's go see if she got any creatures over here. Oh, she does not.
I'm up for consider I'm dead.
So yeah, we need this. This is a good advantage point for us, I think.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, fuck.
Your
So
creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
some of the spells just get mad, like,
Moving in.
we'll just get her down first. Some of the spells are fucking hectic.
building is under
Like,
attack.
see that one that she just did where, like, oh, we hit the tree? No, we can do that.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. Your wizard is under attack.
Doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter if we're under attack.
That spell is not ready.
I know what even she's doing. She's just running around getting
That spell
smacked.
is not ready. That spell is not ready. That
Like, you
spell
can't
is not
escape
ready.
it. There's too many fucking flying units, you know?
Your wizard is under attack.
Gonna heal that back. There she goes.
That spell is not ready.
Got her again. But yeah, it's so hard to see their health constantly, like, unless you're hovering over them.
Your wizard is under attack.
I want to get
That
rid.
spell is not
Okay, we got rid of her. Now we can go get this guy.
I'm dead.
She's gonna, yeah, because as soon as she dies, she's gonna retreat her units. But if we can kill them, we can get the souls.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Fuck, that guy destroyed us. Yeah, not the
That
best.
spell is not ready.
These units aren't as good as I thought they were. I think Charnel's ones might have even been better, you know? Just do our thing. It feels like a bit of a bitchy strategy, but it's the most effective. Like, just moving up, like, piece by piece on the map and just kind of, like, gaining traction and shit.
Group 1.
Flying high.
I'm just gonna keep using the same strategy if it ain't
That
broke.
spell is not ready. That
fix
spell
it.
is not ready.
It's so easy to defend your structures too, because since your teleport spell,
No stopping me.
your teleport spell teleports you
Enemy
and
sighted.
all your creatures to, like... Casting it
Your
again.
wizard is under attack. Your creatures are dying.
She's really gung-ho with that fucking earth-shattering spell, eh?
Attack.
I see him.
See, this is ridiculous. Look how much of this is fucking burning people to death. Oh, I just cast slow on us. Very good. Oh, it slows our casting speed too. That's ridiculous.
Group 4.
Ready to roast.
Ready to roast. Alright, mate.
Ready to roast. What? What?
Move.
No stop. Flying high. I'm up for it.
Yeah,
I'm
come
up
back,
for
come
it. Flying high.
You are Group 1.
Winging it.
Alright, we'll cast a spell first before we go in. See if we can't eliminate some of these Guardian units. Because, yeah, she's going to be down here too. I don't even think this is the way to her shrine, eh? I think this is just... It hurts our own units? What the fuck?
Attack.
Consider him
I mean, it does a lot of damage, but, like, that fucked our own units up hectic.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter.
Consider him dead.
She ain't coming back. She knows this is a lost cause.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, she's over there. Maybe this
That
is the way to
spell
her
is not ready.
shrine.
Your creatures are under attack. You are low on mana.
Group 4.
What?
Group 1.
You need to remind me, mate. Alright, we'll put a shrine here as well so we can convert some shit. Because we're going to be going up this way. I guess these are where the slaves are that we have to go and find. Over here.
Your building is under attack.
Really? Look at that shit.
Your creatures are under attack.
What?
If they had little health bars above the enemies as well,
Invalid
That would be
target.
nice.
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, as you can see, we're starving her out already. Like, she doesn't have enough
Your
souls.
creatures are dying.
Since there's only like X amount of souls on a
Your
map,
creatures are under attack.
once you lose them and the enemy
Your
gets them, it
building
just
is
doesn't
under
spend them.
attack.
Group 1.
No stopping me.
Attack.
I see him.
That's my building.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, come on, guys. Fucking burn her up. Some of these spells are shit. Some Pyro spells are shit out so far.
You are Group 1. Attack.
I see him.
You are Group 1.
Consider him dead.
Just follow her around, man. Just follow her around and just fucking attacking her and shit. There she goes. So her soul will come out? Yeah, her ethereal form will come out and she'll come over you.
Enemy sighted. Your target is out of range.
Yeah, no, I know. Watch out, guys. This is gonna fucking hurt all of us.
Group 1.
On my way.
Attack.
Consider him dead.
Yeah, see how much
Wizard
health
is
they get
under
back from the Guardian? It's ridiculous.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures
Oh, the
are
fire
dying.
thing's still going. It flew up into the air and came back and smashed her again.
That spell is not ready.
I'm pretty sure these guys are doing AoE as well, since they're doing flame.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Attack.
Consider him dead.
Attack.
I see.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, they're killing us
Your
faster
wizard
than we
is
can
under
fucking get them.
Your creatures are
I guess we
under
need a
attack.
different unit. Get some fire fists.
You are low on health. That spell is not ready. Your wizard is under attack.
Fuck, man, this is a hard one to take.
Your creatures are dying.
Definitely looks like we need fire fists.
Creatures are under attack.
Group 4. Defend this structure.
Invalid target.
Alright.
Your wizard is under attack.
Shit, you had to retreat. Damn. Damn, girl. Got us a little bit on that one. Fucking hell.
Your wizard is
Oh,
under attack.
Shit. Alright, well fucking we'll go somewhere
Group
else.
4. Guard me. Vermithrax Kazam. Guard me.
Alright, I guess we get, You're supposed to, like, diversify your units, but... Shit.
Your creatures are under attack. Your building is under
Guiding
attack.
this boy.
Group 4. Guard me.
Your creatures are under attack.
Attack.
Your
Boy, oh
creatures
boy.
are dying.
Really? She's got her guardian units already? Damn.
Guard.
Your building is under attack. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying. Your building is under
Fuck, what is
attack.
killing us? Is it this thing over here? Big motherfucker.
Your building is under attack.
Spells suck. I think Stratos has really good spells.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready. Your building is under attack.
That's going down, right?
That spell is not ready.
Pass Vermithrax. Danorum. Nito. Vermithrax. Ovis. Nito. Pejorative. Attack. You are Group 1.
Your creatures are dying. That spell is not ready.
Moving in.
I'm actually gonna collect that soul too. Damn, dude, these guys are hard to beat. It's a really good unit.
Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are dying. Your building is under attack.
Group 4, guard.
Your wizard is under attack.
You really gotta
Your
fucking...
building is under attack. Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are under attack.
Really gotta get some units out. Shit.
Your creatures are under attack.
What's a good unit?
Your creatures are dying.
Fire
Your
fit?
wizard is under attack. Your building is under attack. Your creatures are under attack. You are low on mana.
You got 2 mana left.
Glory of Pyro!
Your building is under attack. Your creatures are under attack. That spell is not ready.
Fucking hell. Alright, let's get these Deadeye guys out. These fucking pyromaniacs.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
And maybe we can kill him from a distance now. So we just got him up so they get the regen.
You are group 4.
So anyway, it's a bit too chaotic. Like, it's a little bit too chaotic for me.
Fire fist! Oh, natural!
Yeah, get a Fire Fist.
Weapons hot! Yes! Weapons!
You are group 2.
Fire fist for the glory of Pyro!
Attack!
Yeah, kill this
Your
fucking guy.
creatures are dying.
He's gonna get some more pyromaniacs. Because their range is so great that we can just sit. I think we can just sit off to the side.
For the glory of Pyro!
You are group 1.
And we'll be able to, like, snipe her out.
You are group 4. Guard me. Group 1. Group 1.
For the glory of Pyro! Yes! Weapons!
You are group 1.
Yeah, if they fix the... As I keep saying, if they fix the, like, how you control your units and shit like that, like, it's be a heaps better game. And it's already a great game.
No problem!
Put these guys out here so they can shoot anybody that comes close.
Glory of Pyro!
I just really want to get her out of this corner because she can just sneak up behind us now and, like, hit us in the butt.
You are group 1.
Here she comes, she's coming back.
You are low on mana. Enemy sighted.
Group 1.
Glory of no!
Okay, these guys come with me. We're gonna go up to the side here.
Yes!
You are group 1.
Delightful! Attack! Got it!
Fuck.
Your creatures are under attack.
Attack!
Such a good spell. Ah, damn it, we got slow casting.
Your creatures are dying. Your wizard is under attack.
And Shard's a pretty good fucking wizard, eh?
Group 1.
Yes!
Your creatures are dying.
You are group 1.
You get the flying creatures first.
Your wizard is under attack.
You are group 1.
Alright, here we go, here we go. This is it, this is
Creatures are
it.
under attack.
Weapons!
You are group 1.
Slowly. So even with this defense strategy, even if you just do one soul at a time, like, you can slowly claw your way back, you know? But yeah, see, they can sit out of range and just fucking kill her guardian creatures, so this'll be it. This is a downfall now. For this specific fight over this mana. You see what I mean? Like, the game, it's good. Like, you're fighting over little tiny bits of territory, like, that's super fun.
Group 1. Attack!
But her spells are ridiculously good. So good. Alright, now kill this motherfucking thing so we can move on, please. Here's converting shit over there. Yeah, come on, destroy it. We don't want her to be here anymore. But yeah, that unit, as I said, the unit is good. The Deadeye thing, the Flame Pyromaniacs, they're good. We just, you need more of them at the start, you know. You need to already have like a slight little bit of an advantage.
You are group.
That spell is not ready.
By advantage, I mean, like, you need to just have a bunch of them already.
Not ready. That spell is not ready.
You are group 1. Guard
No
me.
problem.
Phalanx formation. Group 4. Group 4. Group 4. Guard me.
For the glory of Pyro.
Alright, here we go. Finally, that was a fucking saga and a half on that shit. We didn't have to guide in these three boys.
Move. Line formation.
They glitched out. I hate that. Okay, so sometimes when the enemy casts spells like that, especially ones that, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's say moves. When the enemy moves your units, sometimes when they guide in, they'll just glitch out and they won't be able to move anymore. Oh, her fucking altar is right here. If we banish her though, is that gonna ruin it? Festus must survive, capture any slaves. I mean, I guess we can just...
Too easy.
We could just banish her now, right? And then she won't be a fucking issue for us for the rest of the mission. Let's try that shit. Come on, little boys, give me.
No problem.
Actually, we'll just summon a cog, whatever. Gonna need a strong creature. Oh, so gross. So fucking gross. Here we go.
Group 1.
For the glory of Pyro.
Yeah, we got fucking 6, 7. Yeah, we got like 8 guys here. Show me where she is. Yeah, so there she is. She's there on the map now, level 4. So now we just gotta kill her once, and she's done though. It's pretty cool though, like, seeing this fucking little beam from this guy coming. She's gonna sprint all the way down here and try and stop us, but you know she ain't gonna be able to. Let's get some spells ready. Let's get a fire form going. Come on, come over the ridge. Come meet your fate at these pyromaniacs. Ready, boys?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, come here.
Attack.
There she is. That's it. Oh, she's casting it again. Oh no, we stopped her. She's done, right? She's been banished. That's fucking hectic. I love that shit. And there she goes. So yeah, she shouldn't be a fucking issue for us anymore.
That spell is not ready.
Now we're just gonna get the slaves, deliver them to Festus, and we should be right. Mission accomplished. What is this? These are the slaves we need.
Go to my altar, or I will kill you all.
And there they go.
Guard me.
Have a look at these guys.
Go to my altar, or I will kill you all.
Oh, they look like little Bob Rosses. Little tiny Bob Ross farmers. That's cute. That's cute, I like that. Hey, Sorcha. Alright, we have to come here. No worries. Go home, Sorcha.
The Empress has no altar here. No wonder Pyro couldn't talk to her himself.
I wanted to be alone.
No, that's dangerous. If you die without an altar, you're done for.
Slave gathering. What more do I have to fear when I have already so imperiled my soul?
The slaves are a necessary evil. How much darker would our deeds be if we let Charnel stay the stronger partner in this alliance? Do you remember, Sorcha? You came to me seeking a vision of a better tomorrow. Everything we have done, everything we are doing is to this end. But we will not get there if we falter. Take heart, Empress, and return to me.
Mission objective completed.
That's pretty nice. I mean, I love it in games when people just aren't fucking 2D, you know? Like, I love it when you can show a little bit of character diversity. It's like, you'd see Pyro normally, right? For example, you'd see Pyro and you're like, oh, he's fucking evil. Like, he's, you know, industry, and he's, you know, he's going around killing sacred trees and enslaving people and stuff. And fair enough, he is. And I'm not siding with this cunt, trust me. I don't like Pyro either, but like, to be able to then see the inner workings of his relationships with other followers of his, where like they think they're doing the right thing, right? That's the best fucking thing. When you see the inner workings and you're like, oh, he's not just like, I'm evil all the time, blah, blah, blah. Like, he thinks he's doing the right thing, right? Whether he's selfish or not. And then you get people like Sorcha who follow him because they think they're doing the right thing.
I could scarcely describe the horror
And like
of
all the
what came
manipulation
next.
that comes in with it.
It cannot be. Marduk.
Greetings, old friend, but they call me Asher here.
Why have you come?
Our bargain is incomplete. Your rivals have fallen, but our reckoning is not yet fulfilled.
My rivals? You destroyed everything. The very earth was crumbling beneath my feet.
Do not blame yourself overmuch. The doom of Jera was preordained. Content yourself that you were but a pawn, as you will be again. As for you, little imp, I will not forget your role in all of this.
Is he gone? Oh, Master, there are other worlds, other places we could go.
Nay. We will do something to stop him this time.
Okay, so what that was the Mithras guy comes in, the old guy Mithras, he comes in, he does the prophecy like, oh, you know, blah, blah, like we've already established.
Move. Guard me.
Then you've got
Group 1. Guard
Jadugar, the centaur, one of James's ex-follower wizards, now going off by himself, promoting this guy called Asher, right? Being like, oh, Asher this, Asher that, Asher will save us, all this shit. This demon called Marduk just showed up, being like, my name is Marduk, which we already know because we know him before from our planet. He's like, I'm Marduk, but they call me Asher here. So now Jadugar is working for Marduk, right? Promoting him around the world. So he's trying to do something nefarious here. We don't know what yet. Back on our home planet, before we had to leave because it was destroyed, we summoned Marduk, the demon, to help us destroy our rivals, whether they were other wizards or something, right? Whatever was happening on our world. We were like a scientist or something. We were doing experiments or some shit. But we summoned the demon Marduk to help us destroy our rivals, and his version of that was like a genie wish, where it's like, you know, kill the people that I don't like. And he goes, yep, no worries. He destroys the entire fucking planet, right? He's like, well, but I was destroying the people that you didn't like, they're all dead. And like, yeah, but your planet's destroyed, you know, it's a bit of a genie wish. But apparently we've made some sort of pact with him, so he's come back, he's followed us here, and now he wants to use us because he helped us technically on our world, but we're like, nah, fuck that. Eldred is like, fuck that. We're gonna destroy him. We're not gonna let him do that to this world as well. But it's pretty cool that he was like, it wasn't our fault that the Earth, our old planet, died. He's like, that planet was dead anyway, you know? We were merely a pawn in the grand scheme of things. I like that view on shit. Go to my altar or die, Bob Ross.
Go to my altar.
Look at him, fucking Bob Ross.
Or I will kill you all.
Run!
Yeah, that's it, boys. Run, run, run. Don't make me kill you. Come on. I don't want to be doing that shit. And that's it, I think. That's the mission.
That's all the slaves will need. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
What are we doing, Master? Idiots like him are not going to help us stop Marduk.
You are right, but we will not rely on anyone else. We will strengthen ourselves, first and foremost.
It's a good plan.
Power belongs to those who can wield it.
Pyro has offered you a boon.
Health bonus, obviously. Nice. Yay to us. Yay to us again.
I returned to the gods with new purpose.
Stop, stop, stop! I will hear no more until you tell something of substance about this Marduk. What do you know of him? Why does he seem to know you?
I was getting to that. In Jera, I had been a man of substance.
Jera. Here we go. This is the explanation I just gave.
Or perhaps a king.
A tyrant, more like. You would have thought me an evil man.
Most people did.
There were others, some good, some bad, some indifferent. I have vied with them for power.
It's a good story. I like it.
What was that? Perhaps it would be best if we set out.
Well, we were headed further south anyway.
Please continue your tale. I will follow the sound of your voice.
As you wish.
Just doesn't speak. I'll follow the sound of your voice. Alright.
All my life to build another man's empire. When he died too young, far too young, authority fell to me alone, but I was not as well loved as he had been.
Despised is more like it.
Foreign powers and internal conspirators plotted to tear the empire apart. My own people turned against me after all I had done for them. But their dull-witted prejudice would not destroy what I had labored so long to build. Yet the armies of my enemies grew too strong, and I was forced to turn to dark forces.
So you summoned Marduk?
Aye. But the demon was too powerful. I could not control it.
And then?
The rest I need hardly tell, for it is happening around us. It was the end of the world.
Pretty good story.
I returned to the gods with new purpose. My first step would be to tell them what I knew of Marduk, who was calling himself Asher.
What did you tell the gods of Marduk?
What I knew. He was a demon of untold power. A being who seemed to feed off the worlds to which he was summoned. A being of infinite appetite.
The best way to fight a demon is with a demon.
I think we got the demon guy.
Ridiculous. My pyrodraulic dynamo is nearly complete. No demon can hope to withstand its might.
You place too much confidence in the gnome's designs, my dear Pyro.
What I place confidence in, Charnel, my friend, is that I am the only one who recognizes the need for the ruthless application of superior firepower.
Hearing this animosity, I began to question the choices that had brought me here.
What did you do?
And nothing.
Nothing. Ultimately, I realized that only they could possibly give me the power to defeat Marduk.
And if their power was not enough?
It would have to be.
That's where we're gonna leave it. I mean, that's 2 hours of fucking around. Yeah, decent game. We're gonna play more of it. We're gonna do exactly the same thing we did with the Charnel campaign. We're just gonna steamroll straight through the Pyro one, experience that story. Then we're gonna go James, and then I don't know. Like, I like Persephone more than Stratos because I really hate fucking lightning and ice and all that dumb shit. But and I don't like Stratos' units, but maybe we go Stratos. Who knows? Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. We'll be back next time, so you'll see me when you see me.